In today's breaking update, things just went from chaotic to downright wild. A MAGA congressman has managed to completely derail Donald Trump's day with a drunken scandal that honestly feels too strange to be real. But here we are. Trump and the whole MAGA movement already seem to be spiraling lately, and this mess only adds fuel to the fire. And on top of that, Sam Harris has jumped in with a take that's, well, let's just say it's stirring up plenty of controversy on its own.
There's no party left of center, real party for political assassination. And yet right of center, very prominent people from the president and Elon on down treated it like the first shot fired in the Civil War. Totally irresponsible, totally dishonest. I mean, these people were arsonists pretending to be firefighters. And Elon jumped on X within minutes before Kirk was declared dead, certainly before his killer was caught, and said the left is the party of murder, right? And then I think some hours later he said, if they won't leave us in peace, there's nothing to do but fight or die, right? I mean, to 225 million people, right? So to have the richest guy in the world on the most politically important social media platform in the world say this sort of thing is just, it's beyond reckless. I mean, it's just sociopathic. It's just, he is just flinging matches into a landscape that has been just soaked in gasoline. And the soaking has been done mostly by Trump and Trumpism and just the grifters.
And somehow, despite everything else going on, Trump is still getting swallowed up by this never-ending Epstein saga. No matter how hard he tries to dodge it, the story just keeps circling back and pulling him in again.
The Epstein files is going to be reframed as a Democratic hoax is never going to work. The American public is not cool with it. What does he have? Trump has a minus 39 approval on handling the Epstein files, and only 45% of Republicans even approve at this point. The narrative about Hakeem Jeffries, everyone at this table knows how fundraising emails work. So that email was from someone named Lisa Rossi, who's from a random fundraising group called Dynamic SRG, asking if Epstein wants to go to a generic DCCC dinner that Obama and Jeffries were going to be at. There was never any meeting. There was never any donation. And he appears one time in the Epstein files. By the Miami Herald's count, Trump is mentioned over 1,000 times in the latest tranche that just got out. And people are not going to forget that in 2002, for instance, Trump said, I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said he likes beautiful women as much as I do. And many of them are on the younger side.
But now, a MAGA congressman has managed to completely ruin Trump's day with a drunken scandal that's blowing up fast. Here's what's going on. President Trump's day is unraveling after one of his more MAGA-leaning allies, Texas Congressman Dan Crenshaw, got caught up in a bizarre international incident, one so serious it triggered a formal travel ban. We're now learning that Crenshaw has been barred from taking part in any international congressional travel for the next 3 months after a drinking episode during an official delegation trip to Mexico. According to reporting from Punchbowl News, Crenshaw was drinking with Mexican officials when one of them made a crude, off-color joke that made a woman in the room uncomfortable. Instead of shutting it down, Crenshaw allegedly lifted his glass and toasted the remark. When he got back to Washington, Crenshaw was pulled into a tense sit-down with House Speaker Mike Johnson and House Intelligence Committee Chair Rick Crawford. Crawford acted quickly. He slapped Crenshaw with the travel ban and even pushed Johnson to strip him of his Intelligence Committee seat altogether. Johnson didn't go that far, but he did shut down Crenshaw's so-called cartel task force, one of the projects Crenshaw had been loudly promoting. All of this comes at a time when Crenshaw has already been butting heads with members of his own party over counterintelligence reforms, and when a lot of far-right Trump activists already don't trust him. This scandal just widens the divide and weakens yet another figure Trump has leaned on to sell his national security agenda. And the timing could not be worse for Trump. Crenshaw recently undercut the administration's justification for military strikes on boats in international waters, accidentally exposing major holes in Trump's narrative. Now he looks reckless abroad, compromised at home, and the White House is once again mopping up chaos coming from inside the GOP. As Trump tries to project strength and control, the reality couldn't be more different. A top MAGA congressman is sidelined under a travel ban, committee leaders are feuding, and the party is drowning in scandal and internal warfare. Trump's day isn't just going off the rails, it's collapsing under the weight of his own allies' misconduct.
Thanks for watching. We'll continue tracking the biggest political developments and bringing you the facts as they unfold. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more updates from around the country and around the world. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.